Black American, right? I didn't feel the need to say African American.
Life is
Exactly how they I've been to several countries in Africa. It felt like, I was in
from a Black American, someone who visited
I went to Congo, I went to
way back.
Djibouti, Rwanda, Nairobi, Kenya, South Africa. I was been in a lot of those places, and I'm going, hey,
I wish they would
Black
come
American,
back
I'm proud. We've
like
accomplished a great deal. Do they really feel like we're connected? But until I went to Ghana, everything changed. Like what happened was, I found out, I got roots in Ghana. That's my lineage. But I'm not one of those people who just like is going to get on the bandwagon. I'm back in Mother Africa and all this kind of stuff. But one thing that occurred to me is, think about if you run into an Asian dude on the street, and you say, "Well, where are you from?" And he says, "I'm from Cleveland. My people are from Cleveland." You'd be like, "That's not right. Where are you from?" No, Cleveland. It's stupid, right? It's silly to think that man's beginnings were from Cleveland. There's more to this story. It's exactly the same for us, for me. When I would say South Carolina and Louisiana, because my mother was from South Carolina, my father was from Louisiana.
Guys, listen to this video.
That's, even if I didn't know what lineage I had, that's part of the story. Just as much as the Asian dude. When I think, oh, I'm thinking the beginning of who I am is a slave. Deal with that for a second. I think my beginnings of my historical background started in South Carolina and Louisiana. What do you think that does to my psyche? Think about it for a second.
That's a good point.
And the fact that I knew that there was a bigger trek that started in Ghana. And believe me, I'm not one of those that like, I want to hold on to No, I was cool being a Black American and very proud of it. But damn it, I realized that me telling myself that South Carolina was enough, that's some for me. I can only speak for me. But when I went back and the way I felt, man, I wish this for anybody Black living in this country. I think you free yourself and you see yourself in a different way when even if you say, which I think the right answer is, when somebody says, "Where are you from?" and you go, "I actually don't know where my historical African roots are, but my great-grandfather was from North Carolina or whatever." That frees you to know that there's more to your story. But when I learned about Ghana and when I went back there, it felt different from every place else, because I felt like, oh shoot, when I landed in Ghana and I looked around, I'm like, yo, if you put a Nike shirt on this cat right there, he looks like he could be walking right on Ventura. And I clearly saw where the slaves came from, because I'm going, these look exactly like American Black people right now. And in Benin and places like that. Well, when I'm in Eritrea and places like that, I stick out like a sore thumb. He's like, yeah, hey, where's this big Black American? Oh, he's right there. I would stand out like a sore thumb. And you realize that's where they got these big old strapping Black folks from. And to know that we weren't slaves, man. We were absolutely talented farmers and technical people, because that was the industry in Africa. You had to know how to farm. They kidnapped successful working people to build the country.
Yeah. Guys,
but psychologically, slaves is the term. Okay? And believe me, I'm not that cat that's like, yes, I'm not this dude. I'm not that guy because there's not something in me that feels like something's missing, and I got to put that in there. Till I realized, and I went there, I can never look at myself the same. And oh my goodness, like I said, I wish that for everybody to find out.